In a quiet village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a young man named Jain. At just 20 years old, he was like many others his age, full of dreams, but somehow believing time was endless, that tomorrow would always be there waiting. Every morning, Jain would watch the village elders gather under the old banyan tree. They'd share stories, and one phrase they often repeated stuck with him. Time is the most precious currency we have, yet we only realize its value when it's spent. At first, Jain would smile politely, but dismiss their words. After all, he was young. He had all the time in the world, or so he thought. His days were spent leisurely, postponing his ambitions of starting a small business, telling himself maybe next month, or perhaps next year. And then came the day that changed everything. His grandfather, his closest mentor, fell ill. As Jain sat beside his grandfather's bed, the old man weakly held his hand and whispered, "I thought I had time too, my boy. Now I realize all the moments I let slip away like grains of sand." Those words hit Jain hard. He began noticing how the seasons changed without waiting, how children in the village grew taller with each passing moon, how the old banyan tree added another ring to its trunk every year, all marking time's relentless march. Something awakened in Jain. He started rising before dawn, learning from the village craftsmen, saving every rupee he could. He began building his dream, a small workshop where he could create and sell traditional handicrafts. Every minute became precious, every hour an opportunity. The villagers watched as Jain transformed. The lazy boy who once whiled away his hours became a symbol of determination. Young people in the village started following his example, understanding that youth wasn't a time to waste, but a time to build. Years later, people would gather at Jain's successful shop, and he'd tell them, "Time doesn't wait for anyone to realize its importance. Every sunrise brings new possibilities, but every sunset takes away moments we'll never get back. The clock ticks the same for everyone, rich or poor, young or old. It's what we do with those ticks that makes all the difference." And so, in that small village, Jain's story became a testament to the value of time, not just as something that passes, but as life's most precious gift, waiting to be unwrapped with purpose and passion. His journey reminded everyone that while we can't control time's flow, we can control what we do with every moment we're given.